how would you compare your life from Italy to then you immigrating here and your life here? How would you compare the two?
The comparison is, I would say, a greater life in America than it was in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
For the simple reason that jobs, they're always been scarce in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
And I came back here 1956, which I started, had a little trouble finding something for my line of work to my satisfaction, which, like everybody else that who comes from the foreign country, it was tough. Tough until I set myself up with a job which was appreciated by the employer, and I continued to work until, as I said before, until I went to Italy to get married to my wife, and then I went back, which, as I said before, in turn I had my wife come back here, and I started shopping around for a home, which I did, and I furnished it. I prepared everything, so when my wife came from Italy, she found everything set, furniture, everything, even food and a refrigerator. So
you were living, when you first came here, you were living with your sister first?
yeah, I was living with my sister for a few months, I would say, until I found myself an apartment also, and that was until as I said before, until I went back to Italy,
Right.
To marry my wife.
And
When I knew that my wife was coming, after a couple of years, that I became a citizen, I went to look for an apartment, which I furnished, and my wife came and found everything ready, and my life continued in America to be a satisfactory. Happy to be here. I love America. I love Italy, but I love America just as well.
you came from southern, you lived in Gioia d'Acola, which is
No,
south of
no, I
Bari?
was in Florence. That's Tuscany, which I lived there. Originally, I'm from South Gioia d'Acola. It's Bari, B-A-R-I. That's where my wife comes from too. But I was living in North Tuscany, as I said, as a tailor. I had my own tailor shop until I came over here, And so, as a tailor, it's my trade. Still in America, the life was tough. Being a tailor, count every stitch that I used to pull from a cloth, suit maker, custom made it. It was not too financial wise too satisfactory, and I tried to change, and I became a designer. in fashion, in furs, which I made better living, much better living, and I went through the rest of my life working, and to the point that I became old enough to retire, which was 62 years old, 63 years old. And here I am at 83 years old and still living and kicking with one leg. But that's the story of my life. But I still love Italy, and I went back a couple of times to visit, and which is very much, appreciated by the rest of the family who was left in Italy. And my final thought about all this is that I'm glad to be in America, which I created my family with the 3 kids, all living, old enough to be married, and I became grandpa, and my wife is grandma, obviously, and to the point to be even a great parents. Finally, I'm very happy, and so it is my life. That's it.
Nonno and Nonna.
No.
Bis Nonno and Nonna.
Bis Nonna and Nonna.
All right. Thank you.
All right.